Hey everyone, it's time for another Annoying Parents Rant video part 4. Starting off with number 31. Parents who ask you the old saying, if so-and-so jumped off a bridge or cliff, would you do it? Don't you despise that so much? If you happen to do something wrong, it will lead to them asking this question. Let's say little Kevin and little Johnny were in trouble for finger painting on the classroom walls. Johnny's mother asked him why he did it. Johnny told his mother that Kevin said it was fun, so he joined him. Despite Johnny not knowing any better and that it was an accident, Johnny's mother asked him the old saying, well, if Kevin jumped off a bridge or a cliff, would you do it? Why even ask your children? Of course they're going to say no. It's like parents test us to see if we will actually say no because they expect us to. What will happen if we say yes? You're going to get upset, going Super Saiyan on us? Let's say a preteen named Tyler wants a Call of Duty game, but he's not 13 yet. Mom, can I get Call of Duty for Christmas? No, you're not 13 yet. But Jason's mom got him one, and he's not 13. The mom can end up saying something like, do I look like Jason's mother? I wish. Why, you little snaggatooth. Well, if Jason jumped off a bridge or cliff, would you? Yes. What? So since I say yes, can I get the Call of Duty game for sure? For Christmas? No. It was worth it. At this rate, we might as well jump off a bridge or a cliff so we won't have to hear you say it anymore. Number 32. Parents who get angry even when you're honest with them. Parents who want their children to be honest with them, right? So how come some parents will get angry regardless? Mom, what am I about to tell you? Please don't get angry. Sweetheart, you know you can be honest with me regardless. I accidentally knocked over your vase. You what? You said you wouldn't get angry. You lied. You lied. You're dead. You're dead. I don't get it. Even when being honest, you still get furious. It's not like we're hiding anything so you won't find out, because eventually you'll find out and you're really going to get extremely angry. Mom, no offense, but you can kind of be a little of a hothead. How dare you disrespect your mother? You got some nerve. I was just being honest with you. Would you rather I pretend that you don't? So apparently, parents will find that disrespectful despite letting us know how we feel when we're just honestly telling you the truth. It's like we have to find another way to say it. I mean, it's not like we would say that they suck or tell them to kick rocks. Hey, come on, parents, don't do that. How are we being disrespectful when we're just being honest with you? I thought you wanted to be honest with us. Number 33, parents who want their kids to be more perfect than God. Thank you, Shampoo 8R, for that. Parents, please don't expect your children to be more or equally perfect than God. Only our Heavenly Father should be perfect and no one else should. You as parents are not perfect, so why the heck would you want them to be so perfect? This reminds me of the one Courage the Cowardly Dog episode where that one mean, ugly woman wanted Courage to be perfect. Number 34, parents who are overachievers. They always expect their children to win awards and get straight A pluses, which is fine. But some of these types of parents will probably go crazy if you end up getting an A minus, B plus, B or B minus. What's the big deal? As long as they're getting good grades, that is all that matters. It's not the end of the world. Those parents act like their children got a C minus, a D plus, D, or worse, an F. Number 35, parents who are overprotective. At times, some parents can be too overprotective to the max. Listening to who you are talking to, finding out what you are doing on the internet, going through your room, seeing what you wrote in your diary. I understand most parents do this because they care. They don't want their children hanging out with the wrong people, end up being troublemakers, etc. As long as they're getting good grades in school, not getting into any kind of trouble, then you should trust them. Plus, everyone needs privacy like your children. So being too overprotective is not healthy. It is also best to talk to and let your parents know how you feel. Number 36, parents who compare you to others. Don't you just hate that when parents do that for no or whatever reason? If you're struggling with school a little bit and a family member of yours, like a cousin, is getting straight A's, someone like your mom will say, why can't you be like your cousin? It's like, hey, there are certain subjects I'm going to struggle with. Let's say a friend of yours randomly gives your mother roses just because of his niceness. So here's your mother. Why don't you ever give me roses? I bought you roses 2 months ago on Mother's Day. What do you want from me? Number 37, parents who brag about how cool they were in high school. Some of you probably have parents who share stories of how popular they were and all the chicks and guys that fell over heels for him and her. But turns out to be a lie because they were not very popular. They didn't get all the chicks. They were probably picked on and they figured they make it up so you can see them as cool parents. You don't need to make up stories because you're already cool regardless. Number 38, parents who bring up about coordinating clothes. Parents like to see their children coordinating colors that goes together with clothes, even shoes. Coordination with clothes is great. Matching certain clothes is great. But it doesn't help when you keep bringing it up. You see how I coordinate? All right, we get it. You don't have to rub it in, please. Number 39, parents who say you're fat. If your parents notice you have a little gut going on, they'll probably say something like, you need to lose weight, or hey son, you got man boobs. Your parents will probably say something like, you need to get slim and look good for the ladies, for them to check you out. Here's my thing. Regardless if you're skinny or not, ladies will have no problem being around men because I know there are women out there who don't care about looks and weight, but personality. Men won't have a problem being around women who are not skinny either. My grandfather is a great guy and he means well, but sometimes he likes to put people in the spot for some reason. I don't know why. Like, for instance, the other day when he was dropping off my wallet when I forgot in his car, he said something to my mom about she doesn't look good. Like my mom didn't already notice that. It's like, okay, I get your concern, but why would you say that to your child? And then my grandmother in the net just shaking her head like she couldn't believe that her husband said that. And I remember one time my grandfather said it to one of my cousins, Tatiana. And I heard that he said something about that she gotten fat or whatever. And that was pretty much messed up. I mean, like I said, I know he means well, but that's too much. I'm sure parents do that because they care and they don't want you to end up with health issues, with diabetes, high blood pressure that your parents may have or whatever runs in the family. Also making sure that you love yourself. But as long as we do love ourselves regardless, not to mention happy, then that is what really matters. Lastly, number 40, parents who don't care what you say regardless of how you feel. When it comes to arguments or certain disagreements, some parents won't care what their children have to say, even if our feelings are hurt. And I think that is not just annoying, but so wrong because we have feelings. So we want to let our parents know how we feel instead of bottling crap up. I don't think it's due to the fact that they really don't care. I think it's due to the fact that they don't want to keep the argument or the disagreement going. Like they don't think we can't let it go. Like, are you serious? I got to let you know how I feel. Saying you don't care is totally uncalled for. Well, guys, this has been my annoying parents part 4 rant. I believe there will be a part 5. There are still some things that I've thought about that parents continue to do to sometimes annoy us. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Later.